Owning a Cane Corso isn't like having just any dog. It's a lifestyle commitment. These dogs are powerful, intelligent, and fiercely loyal, but they're not for everyone. If you've been thinking about bringing one of these majestic giants into your home, there are 10 crucial requirements you must meet. Because let's be honest, a Cane Corso isn't the type of dog you just pick up on a whim. They require experienced, responsible ownership. And if you're not fully prepared, things can go very wrong very quickly. So let's dive into what it truly takes to own, train, and live with a Cane Corso. If you're still on board by the end of this video, you might just be the perfect match for this incredible breed. 1. You must have strong leadership skills. Cane Corsos are not for passive or inexperienced owners. These dogs have a natural guardian instinct, and if they don't see you as a strong, confident leader, they'll assume the role themselves. This isn't just about obedience, it's about setting firm rules and boundaries. If a Cane Corso doesn't respect you, they'll make their own decisions, and that's not something you want in a 100-pound guardian dog. To be a successful Cane Corso owner, you must be able to assert control calmly and consistently. Harsh discipline won't work, but neither will being too soft. You need to earn their respect through firm, fair training and consistent leadership. 2. You must provide early and ongoing socialization. A poorly socialized Cane Corso can be a serious problem. These dogs were bred to guard and protect, which means they have a natural wariness towards strangers. Without proper socialization, this protective instinct can turn into aggression or fear-based reactivity. That's why early exposure to different people, places, animals, and situations is critical. This isn't just about letting them meet a few people as a puppy, it's an ongoing commitment. You'll need to actively introduce them to new environments and teach them how to behave calmly and confidently in different situations. A well-socialized Cane Corso is a balanced Cane Corso, one that knows when to protect and when to relax. 3. You must commit to training every day. If you want a well-behaved Cane Corso, training isn't optional, it's mandatory. These dogs are highly intelligent and capable of learning fast, but they also have a stubborn streak. Without structured training, they'll test boundaries and even ignore commands. And let's be real, having a 100-pound dog that doesn't listen is a disaster waiting to happen. Training should start as early as possible and continue throughout their life. Basic obedience is just the beginning. Cane Corsos need advanced training, including impulse control, recall, and proper leash manners. This is a breed that thrives on structure. So if you're not willing to train daily, this might not be the dog for you. 4. You must have space, a lot of it. A Cane Corso isn't a dog that fits into apartment life or a small home with no yard. These dogs need room to move, stretch, and patrol their environment. While they don't have endless energy like a husky, they still require a secure, spacious area to feel comfortable. Ideally, you should have a fenced yard with at least a 6-foot-high barrier Cane Corsos can jump. Plenty of room inside for a large dog bed and play space. No close neighbors if your Corso is highly protective. If you live in a small space with no yard, a Cane Corso might feel restricted or frustrated, leading to destructive behavior. 5. You must be ready for intense exercise needs. Cane Corsos may be large, but they're also athletic and powerful. If you think a simple walk around the block is enough, think again. These dogs need at least 1 to 2 hours of exercise daily, including brisk walks, mental stimulation like puzzle toys, obedience drills to keep their minds engaged, off-leash running in a safe enclosed area. Without proper guidance, they can become bored, frustrated, and even destructive. A well-exercised Cane Corso is a happy and well-behaved Cane Corso. If you don't have time to commit to daily physical and mental challenges, this isn't the breed for you. 6. You must understand their protective nature. One of the biggest reasons people are drawn to Cane Corsos is their natural guarding ability. And while they excel in protection work, this isn't something you can take lightly. A Cane Corso will instinctively guard their family and property, even without training. But without proper control, This can become problematic behavior. They are not attack dogs, they are guardians. They need an owner who can teach them the difference between a real threat and a normal situation. If you're someone who wants a dog that's always on high alert and aggressive toward everyone, a Cane Corso isn't the right choice. A well-trained Corso is confident, calm, and only acts when absolutely necessary. Understanding how to manage and guide their protective nature is key to having a balanced and stable dog. 7. You must be financially prepared. Owning a Cane Corso isn't just a time investment, it's a financial one too. These dogs aren't cheap, and caring for them properly requires a serious budget. Here's what you'll need to afford. High-quality food, they eat a lot. Veterinary care, they can be prone to joint issues and health conditions. Professional training if needed. Toys, bedding, and accessories for a large breed. Emergency expenses, because accidents and health issues happen. If you're not financially prepared to provide the best care for a large, powerful breed, a Cane Corso isn't the right choice. 8. You must set clear boundaries at home. A Cane Corso is not the kind of dog that you can let do whatever they want. These dogs are strong-willed and independent. And if you don't establish clear rules early on, they will push the limits. This isn't just about preventing destructive behavior. It's about ensuring that your Cane Corso understands who's in charge. From the moment you bring one home, you must decide where they are allowed to go in the house, what furniture they are allowed on, who is responsible for feeding and training them, how they should greet guests and interact with visitors. Consistency is everything with this breed. If you let them get away with bad habits once, they'll assume those habits are acceptable. And breaking bad habits in a 100-pound dog is far more difficult than setting proper boundaries from the start. 9. You must consider how they fit into a family setting. If you have kids, other dogs, or small pets, you need to be extra careful when considering a Cane Corso. While they're known to be gentle and affectionate with their families, they're also powerful and protective. With proper training and socialization, a Cane Corso can be a wonderful family dog. But there are a few things to keep in mind. Supervision is crucial. Due to their size, they can unintentionally knock over small children. They need clear rules around kids. Children must learn how to interact safely with such a large, strong breed. Other dogs in the home must have compatible personalities. Corsos may not tolerate dominant or aggressive dogs. Small pets may trigger their prey drive. Early introductions and training are required to minimize risks. A Cane Corso raised in a well-structured home will be loyal, affectionate, and protective without becoming overbearing. But if you don't take the time to teach them how to behave in a family setting, conflicts can arise. 10. You must be a responsible owner for life. Owning a Cane Corso isn't just about the fun parts, it's about making a lifelong commitment to their care, training, and well-being. Sadly, many people get these dogs for the wrong reasons, as status symbols, guard dogs without training, or because they look impressive. But when they realize the level of responsibility involved, they surrender them to shelters. This breed deserves better than that. If you choose to bring a Cane Corso into your life, you need to be all in. Provide for their physical and emotional needs every single day. Continue training and reinforcement for their entire life. Be prepared for health concerns, such as hip dysplasia and heart conditions. Ensure they get enough attention and companionship. Corsos do not thrive in isolation. This is not a breed that can be ignored, neglected, or treated as an accessory. They are deeply devoted dogs, and they need an owner who is just as dedicated to them. Is a Cane Corso right for you? Let's recap. So after everything we've covered, are you really ready for a Cane Corso? Let's quickly go over the 10 key requirements. 1. You must be a strong leader. Cane Corsos need confident, experienced owners. 2. Early and ongoing socialization is non-negotiable. Exposure to people and places is a must. 3. Daily training is essential. Without structure, they become hard to handle. 4. They need space. Apartments or small homes without yards aren't ideal. 5. Exercise is key. Cane Corsos need 1 to 2 hours of physical and mental activity daily. 6. You must understand their protective nature. They need to be guided, not encouraged to be aggressive. 7. They are expensive to own. Food, training, vet bills, and supplies add up quickly. 8. Clear boundaries must be set at home. Consistency is everything. 9. They can be great with families, but only with the right approach. Supervision and training are key. 10. Responsible ownership is a lifelong commitment. This is not a breed to get on impulse. If you meet all these requirements, congratulations. A Cane Corso might just be the perfect fit for you. These dogs are loyal, intelligent, and incredibly rewarding to own, but only if they are in the right hands. If you're still unsure, take your time, research more, talk to experienced owners, and make an informed decision before committing. What do you think? Can you handle the responsibility of a Cane Corso? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to Doggy Pedia for more expert tips on dog ownership, training, and breed-specific advice. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time with more insights into the world of dogs.